just woke up. I've been sleeping in more and more since quarantine. I'm usually such a morning person. Dog is eating, hair is whack, and I'm tired. I hate getting up in the mornings, hate it, but it's about 7:30 and I'm used to getting up at 4:30, and because of the quarantine, I've been sleeping in a lot and staying awake till like midnight. So something I really want to try and flip. So next week I'm going to try and go down like 15 minutes every week and see if I can wake up a little bit earlier, because when life gets back to normal, I'm going to be in for a big surprise when my 7:30s become 4:30s. But I've made it a point to get up early because before all the boys get up, because it's my time in the morning. And even if I don't work out, like I need that time to myself, because at first I started letting the dog out. First I started like getting up and I would just sleep in and wake up with the chaos, and it just wasn't good for me. So I was a bitch all day. So even if I just get up and journal or get up and read or listen to a podcast or a book, it's something I have to do, or else I don't start my day off right. So and today is a yoga day, so I usually sleep through these and sleep in on, to me, like rest days, because I hate yoga. I hate it, but I know it's good for me, and I had a hip replacement a couple years ago. So I really need this, especially if I want to lift for strength, because my mobility sucks. You're going to see a lot of imbalances. And instead of a pre-workout, I trying this stuff. It's called Early Bird. I don't know. I saw it on my Instagram, and I don't know, I bought it because I was feeling sad. Probably not a good thing, but I don't know. I'll let you guys know how it is. Second dog, go out. Yes, I do the P90X yoga. It's the only yoga that I know, and I like it because it's for strength. And if you have any other suggestions for yoga, I hate yoga, but I know I need to do it. Drop them in the comments. I'm interested. Doing yoga, I never realized how much stuff was under the couch.
Are you sure it's silver?
Okay, so current body image day. This shirt used to be loose on me like a year ago. Of course, I'm just digging it out now. I still have like this little whatever. I'm just owning it now. Like, this is how I want to live. Like, this is how I'm okay with living right now, because I've tried to live that elite life, and if you are elite, there is no balance in your life. Like, if you want to live like a pro athlete, if you want to eat and train like a pro athlete, like, that's your prerogative. You can totally do that. I did that for a while, for a couple of years, and it ruined my life. I wasn't getting paid to be a pro athlete, to be an athlete, to even just work out. I wasn't even getting paid to compete, but I pretended like I was. And I've lived that life. I don't want it anymore. So I'm shedding that need to be perfect. So there is a cost to leanness. Like, if you want to be lean, you're gonna have to give things up. Like, don't listen to those Fitspo people that are super lean and you see them eating a donut and drinking a glass of wine. You don't know if they threw it up afterwards. You don't know if that's the only thing that they've had all day. Even if they've posted things before that, there's so much that people don't tell you because they want you to see a certain side. So this is currently where I'm at right now. Feeling, again, like the butt morph, but feeling like a little rounder through here. But I feel good. That yoga felt really good today. I haven't done yoga in like a year. So that was really like good to open up, especially with my hip replacement. And I do have a shoulder impingement that I've been working on. So it's really helped me kind of like open up. I do have mild scoliosis. I'm a mess. But what
athlete or person isn't. Like, even if you haven't had a hip replacement, my guess is maybe you had some issue with your knee, surgery with your knee, back issues, shoulder issues. Like, we all have like that one weird thing that we're so afraid to like work out or help. So my advice to you is to try and work through it if you want to. Find a physical therapist, find a chiropractor, find somebody that's going to help you safely move through these movements, because if it's holding you back, the reason why you're not working out, it's kind of just like always going to be that force that you're like, well, I can't do it because of this. I have so many reasons why I can't lift because I have a hip replacement, but this is what I love to do and I'm not going to let it stop me. Again, do it safely, do it with somebody who knows what they're doing. So, all right, I'm starving. Let's go have breakfast. Okay, so I made a mistake and I didn't, with my early bird morning cocktail, I didn't have my whey protein with it, which I never realized how much my body like needs it for metabolizing my workouts in the morning. Even though it was just yoga, I still sweat. I still like worked out a lot of muscles, and now I'm shaking because it's 9:30 and I woke up at 7:30 and just had that. So lesson learned. I'm gonna eat a banana right now and then we're gonna make breakfast. So. Hey fam, we are outside today because it's such a beautiful day. I wanted to kind of readdress what I was talking about earlier, because I'm working out, because I want to have a sustainable, healthy life. I don't want that shredded body anymore because I know the cost that comes with it, and I've lived that life and I don't want that life anymore. I'm trying to find that sustainable middle ground. And after I've gone in like all in on my journey with all foods, like taking foods down from their pedestals to where I'm not afraid to eat carbs, I'm not afraid to eat brownies, I'm not afraid to eat bananas anymore. Yeah, baby, go ahead. It's something I'm really proud of to have gotten to that place. Still getting used to this body. It's like moving into a new house, right? You're like, I don't know about this house yet, but you start to get used to things. Oh, okay. Okay, baby. What are you saying? So you got to start to get used to things. You got to start making this your own, like your own home. So because this is where my sustainable life lives. And even if it's not the ideal body, the 6-pack abs that I thought it would be, that's okay. I feel like when you finally start to accept yourself where you are is when you actually start to change. If you are looking for that physical transformation. So anyway, back to the hunger scale. I can tomorrow, when you start something new, like I tried that new early bird morning cocktail, I know next time to add that whey protein to it, because that is something for my body to metabolize while I'm working out. I usually can't do big meals right before I work out. I used to back when I was bodybuilding and trying to gain muscle, and I would like scarf down 500 calories easily in carbs and protein, like at 4:30 in the morning, and I would be starving by 8 because I wouldn't have any calories left. So now I just go by my hunger scale. So this is super backwards to you guys. Oh, okay. When he says touch the button, he says touch the butt, and it's hilarious. So the vehicle. This is my hunger scale. I made this myself because when I followed other people's online, it did not match up to what they were doing. So I always felt like I was doing something wrong. So I made my own, and I encourage you to do this as well. You can always use mine. I will put a link at the bottom of this post video, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, and for a link to get this. And then I encourage you to change it up yourself and feel what it feels like to be like. You always want to try and eat between like a 3 and like a 7 or an 8. I got to a 1 today, which is like, I'm gonna murder somebody, I'm so hungry. I know at that stage I start to get really shaky. I start to get really like borderline like pass out. That's not a good thing for me, but my stomach doesn't growl. So my stomach rarely growls, and if it does, it's usually around like a 3, which most people say your stomach growls at a 1. Personally, it's just how my body works. So I'm adapting to what works for me. Like, I'm making this work for my personal body. So that's what that hunger scale is. Click on the link below and to make sure that you get that. So to help you guys out. But that's what it is. Okay, gotta go help this one. Okay, so we're gonna go for a walk, and like usually right now,
No.
body image wise, I wouldn't have wanted anybody to see me like this. To me, this was like gaining weight. This was like giving up for me. So now this is like, even just to walk out in front of my neighbors, like who really cares? It's so funny, you know, most people think that, you know, other people are judging us so much when really I think we're our own worst critics, and people are thinking about you a lot less than you think they are. So let's enjoy our walk. Ready, boys? So when the boys go up to my mother-in-law's place, she always gives them sardines and they love them. So I'm making them macaroni and cheese, cucumbers, and sardines. I've never had sardines before, but I've always been told that they suck and that they're gross. So I'm gonna try one and see how they are. Oh my God, this is like it looks like weird tuna fish. I'm gonna try a piece. I don't know. It's like hard tuna. Reminds me of tuna fish. It smells like tuna fish. It tastes like tuna fish. I don't know. It's very fishy. And we're gonna have one of these little Bailey's chocolates because lunches have been really big for me lately. I don't know why. Over breakfast and over dinners, I have had the biggest lunches out of anything, which is cool with. Like, I'm gonna go with the flow. Before it was like bigger breakfasts, and now it's bigger lunches. So whatever. All right, body, you're in the lead. Okay, because we have so much work to do outside. Okay, so that dinner was not enough for me. I needed way more food than that. Sorry, I ate it before I got a chance to take a picture of it. Still getting used to this documenting thing. So I am making the classic oats, what's in there? Oatmeal, protein powder. I mixed half chocolate, half strawberry protein powder, and I heated that up for a minute, added some water to it. I don't like my oatmeal runny. I like it very cakey. Like I said yesterday, I like to eat things. I don't like to drink them. And I added in some vanilla yogurt, and then there is a dollop of crunchy almond butter on top, which I'm usually not an almond butter fan. Definitely not crunchy, but for this, I do not like peanut butter in it. Like, I like the crunchiness and over the smoothness in this texture. I don't know. So there you go. Probably gonna add some chocolate chips to it. Dang it, I forgot. And I don't have raspberries. We need to go to the store. So anyway, that's it. I'm having this. So I kind of wanted to explain something. So I ate the other half of my son's donut, like it was a gluten-free donut, and like one from the freezer. It was okay, it wasn't bad. And then I had like a handful of like those little veggie chip Pringles or whatever. Usually I wouldn't think twice about it, but I actually like checked in with myself because I was about ready to go back and grab something else. And I checked in with myself and I'm like, hey, are you biologically hungry? And my body was like, no, I'm not. So clearly there's something else going on. Like, it's usually after the magic number 2, I stop and I think, and I retrace my steps. what could have thrown me off, what could have made me feel stressed, what could have made me feel an uncomfortable feeling that I'm trying to use food to numb that feeling with. And it always helps to kind of like check in with my hunger, because if I'm not biologically hungry but I'm going for food, then it means that something else is happening, like that I'm trying to use food to not feel that feeling for. So this is something that's like advanced. I will say, like, it's something that you can definitely start thinking about now if you're in the beginning of your journey. But at the beginning of my journey, like any sign to eat, like any signal at all, I would eat. So there's different stages to this, which is why I highly recommend a coach when you go through something like this, especially if you're deep into the fitness or dieting world and you feel like you can't get out. And you're trying to bridge that gap, because these things are hard and they're sticking points. So I'm going to try and explain my journey the best that I can to help you guys out. And once I did check in with myself, I'm like, okay, what's that uncomfortable feeling? Because I need to actually walk into that feeling. I need to feel that uncomfortable feeling, whether it's doubt, self-worth, whether it's not feeling good enough around somebody. So just something I've learned along the way. Hope that helps.